Hello, and now you may have noticed on the channel there is already a video that is an introduction video. I'm trying to block out that light as I need it, or it gets too dark in here. Oh, goodness. Me. There we go, that should work. I don't know. If you keep seeing the light, I apologize. I'm doing what I can. Okay, so you may have already seen a video introducing the channel, and I didn't really explain things, and I feel like I need to update it and whatever. So I just figured I'll just do this video, and I'm also posting the same thing on my blog at the same time. So, in depth introduction, start to finish gaming. Introducing start to finish gaming. Combination of blog posts, YouTube uploads, and random streams on Twitch. The goal is to play games to the end and complete them if I can do so. Otherwise, moving on to the next game, maybe to revisit in the future, depending on why I wasn't able to complete it. I don't want to spend too long being stuck on something optional like a multiplayer achievement when I could go playing another game. Go play another game. I can talk. To share with others about, since there are some amazing games out there that have really cool achievements that I would love to share, with the warning the achievements are not worth chasing if you have better things to do, but the story's incredible or what have you about that game. Not to mention, I have a backlog of games that's easily over 1,000 long that I should probably try to narrow down before I start buying dozens more. I tend to collect way more than I play, which is a bad habit I'm working on breaking by, playing the games and getting through them. So, when it comes to just try to ignore that light. I cannot make myself sit still. All right. So, when it comes to the blog posts, they will be companions to my thoughts, so to speak. They'll mainly be for reviews. There will be other things like game progress updates whenever I'm playing a really long RPG. A very good example would be the Final Fantasy series in general. They are notoriously long games. Games generally last like 60 hours at least. I might also share notes on games I play through, for the playthrough series. I wanted to call them Let's Plays, but it's not really a Let's Play since nobody's giving me input. Maybe one day it'll be a Let's Play. Right now, there's playthroughs. Anyways, depending how many notes I end up needing when I'm playing. So, an example might be specifically with the Pokemon, for example, that I've been playing. There are version-specific Pokemon, and then there are Pokemon that require both copies be played at the same time to evolve them, such as the Dolphin Pokemon, the Scarlet and Violet. Its evolution. Anyway, also, perhaps finish guide notes on atomes, visual novels, or whatever you want to call them. Since I sometimes have to cross-reference guides because author of one might accidentally leave a selection option out. This is true for the current playthrough that there's only one part for. That should be going up the same day as this recording. What is it called? It's called Winter's Wish. I had to use two guides because one didn't have all the selections listed. There was one missing. Easy oversight. Anyways, the format on the other one I had to use, I found their page confusing, and I really wasn't that excited about their guided walkthrough. So let's put it that way. So that sort of thing oddly gets on my nerves. I hate whenever they got it organized certain ways. I don't know why. So I don't want to be that person. If I ever leave something out on accident, please comment on the blog post or send me a tweet or something and tell me where something's missing or that something should be there. If you know what it specifically is, that's cool. If you don't, that's fine. I can figure it out. I will then fix it, and I will respond and let you know once I fixed it. That way, I did it. Anyways, outside of that, I plan to post blog posts. Start with like once a week, and then maybe once a month after that. Once I catch up, pages I colored. I'm going to tag that coloring pages while reviews, playthrough notes, and so on will be tagged as gaming notes. There'll be tags on the left side of the page of the blog. Anyway, each review is posted on YouTube, and each playthrough is finished on stream. Those blog posts will go up alongside the finishing of doing that. Ideally, same day if I can. Otherwise, it'll be next day. Gaming progress posts are just basically whenever I've played a game for a long time and I'm like, well, I want to say something about it, and I have a urge to share. All right, Twitch streams. I currently do not have a schedule. I do post on Twitter and Facebook when I have a planned streaming time, but if you follow on Twitch, that is the best way, because you can set notifications, whether you want them on your phone or your email, whatever, to alert you when I go live. That's the best way to know when I go live. Content that's mainly playthroughs I'm working on. I want to try to keep that at 2 for now, but moving forward, we'll see. Because I generally like to only have one playthrough going at any time. But I want to start also trying to stream more. So, the games I do playthroughs of, I put the game. Wow, I'm glad I'm checking my typing here. The games I do playthroughs of will mainly be RPGs, mainly the JRPG genre specifically, the turn-based ones. I will also play other types though. Anatomes, which I do want to update real quick. I've decided, starting with Winter's Wish Part 2, or the second stream if you will, the characters are going to be silenced. I like the Japanese voiceovers. The voice actors are amazing. It is so distracting to me. And I noticed in the audio recording, it's not that easy to hear me if I talk at the same time they're going, and I'm not very patient. My patience is So, get the game yourself. I always recommend getting the game yourself anyways. These games are amazing, and I want to encourage them to keep making more visual novels for the English audiences. Anyways, right now I'm planning to try to stream at least 3 times a week with the playthroughs. I'd be okay increasing it along with what games I stream in the future, depending on various circumstances, such as finding a way to afford to do so full time, instead of spending time looking for work and such. There's also games I can't stream because music copyrights. Like, I'm going to be getting Beat Saber and its BTS DLC. Most likely, those are some heavy copyrights because BTS is a band, or whatever you want to call it. It's a K-pop group. Let's just call it a K-pop group. I love listening to BTS, but I know there's copyrights on their songs, and I'm not that stupid. I will not stream that. I need to read up on streaming rules for Theatrhythm. I know they have a link, and I'm like, I don't want to read all that, but okay. So I'll see where it stands on what I'm allowed to stream. Outside of song games, there's some PC games that I don't feel like trying to adjust settings so I can stream them while playing them. I could see me trying to stream all my gameplay as I move forward in the future. But as for that, only playthroughs will be fully finished on stream. So, like, if it's not a playthrough, there's going to be times I'm going to be playing and I'm not streaming just because I don't feel like setting up the stream. Because sometimes I'm just not in the mood. Of course, you can always request for specific games, and I'll do my best to play through those entirely on stream. Playthroughs will always be uploaded later in parts on YouTube, since Twitch doesn't permanently save streams in case someone misses a part of the series, or maybe they just want to rewatch the whole series. That's fine by me. In fact, I encourage it. Alrighty, YouTube uploads. I try to upload all playthrough streams within a week of streaming, but if some point I become affiliate, I believe the rule is a week. I'll make sure. But you gotta wait a certain amount of time where it's Twitch exclusive before you put it on YouTube, and I'll wait and then upload it to YouTube. Um, if you subscribe and click for all notifications via the bell, you'll see every time I upload. Otherwise, I do share that on Twitter and Facebook as well. The main thing with YouTube will have the blog post companions, of course, is reviews. I haven't settled exactly on a format. I'm not sure if I will. Some games focus on more one type of aspect about it than the others. I do have like a general idea what I'm going to cover. I want to cover gameplay, and that's going to be how the game works, if the genre it's given seems accurate, what the game mainly consists of, like is it puzzles, action, or reading a ton. Controls, if I feel that they're precise or if I feel that they annoy the player, me, consistently. And if I feel it would be better if you had someone to play with. I personally do not have a person of that availability. I would not be against teaming up and trying to set up times to do online multiplayer for certain games that have it. If somebody who actually is decent enough at the game was interested, I could try to work that out. Anyways, story. Not all games have this, which I tend to not really play games lacking a story. I have played some on occasion. So as long as it has a story, I'm going to share a spoiler-free idea of what it is, then share how complete it feels, or if I feel the game would have been better just not have it there because it's too sparse. Then a overall, who I think might enjoy the game, and how I feel about the games. Because sometimes there are games I know people will enjoy, but I am not the target audience. A very good example of something that I want to review when I get a chance is Advance Wars. I'm not I'm not the audience for it. I tried it, not my thing. As for uploads of the reviews, I want to start with trying to get at least one a week out as I catch up on the games I've already finished or completed. I have like a list. Some of them I have notes for, some of them I do not. I want to focus on the games I can provide more information on and save the games I don't have as much to say about for if I run out of stuff to talk about game-wise. Because it is possible to happen. Alright. Openings, unboxings, and monthly hauls. So these will be kind of random. Basically, when I have something to share. Ideally, monthly hauls will be once a month, but on slower months, they will be bi-monthly. So, every other month. Openings happen when I have something. Mainly being Pokemon cards. I may occasionally get other cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering. With Magic the Gathering being more likely than Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly. Unboxings will be anytime I have a collector's edition. It can manage to keep from opening it. Let's see. How do I got this worded? Anyways, I have opening it until I can't. Okay, until I can't on stream. Yeah, I had that worded weird. Anyways, then of course I'll upload it later as it. Yeah, is for all these types of videos, stream first and then upload later on YouTube. If something is gifted or purchased via a donation that can be unboxed, I will set that aside and make sure to open it on camera. My nose is itching me. Alright. During any unboxings, openings, or monthly hauls, if something was a gift or if it was purchased using a donation, I will mention so then. If the person wants to remain anonymous, I would just say an anonymous person donated and I purchased this, or anonymous person sent this. Okay, finally wrapping it up, how to support what I'm doing. Links can always be found somewhere on each site where links are usually found, of course. On Blogger, it's the left-hand side of the webpage. On Twitch, there's a link section on the Twitch pages. It's either called the About, or it might just be there when you scroll on the page. I'm not 100% sure. I forget, kind of. But I do know it's there. I've checked on the mobile and I've checked on the Twitch page. I'm just not looking at it. And on YouTube, it's both in the About section and in the description of every single video. These links are to my socials, Twitter, Facebook. Each form of media for easy access to be able to share with others. So, the YouTube, the Twitch, the blog, they're all cross-linked with each other. And you also can, those links allow you to go there to follow, subscribe, as those are free ways to help out. Also, if you comment on Blogger and YouTube, that helps. Chatting during live streams on Twitch helps. If you want to help out in a donation, there is a PayPal donation link. You can see that on this video. I have a QR code, but if you don't want to do that, there is actual link you can click. Copy and paste it or click it. It should be clickable. It's generally clickable when I see it, but if it's not, you always can copy and paste it. I also set up Amazon wish list. I try to keep up to date what I want the most towards the top of the list. Any and all gifts and donations will be announced, which I already mentioned that, unless you specifically request to remain anonymous. Finally, my DMs, my direct messages, are generally open on all my socials. If you want to private message about giving a code, I got too close to the microphone. You want to give a code for something like a game or some other digital stuff. Like at some point I could see me talking about video game books. I have a slew of them. The time to read them. Anyways, you want to give a code for something digital, be it a game, book, movie, music. For example, I don't know what I did with the flash drive, but I have on flash drive saved where I had a digital code from when I had purchased Hades. It gave me the code for the entire soundtrack of Hades. So, it's something I listen to whenever I remember where I put stuff. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but I haven't listened to it lately, basically. But, I do listen to video game music a lot. So that is something I do collect. Just to throw that out there. Or if you want to send a gift card, like you don't want to mess with the wish list, which, to be honest, that thing confuses me sometimes. I have gotten confused trying to use it when it comes to sending somebody something. So if you'd rather just send a gift card, you can do that in the direct messages too. Is that a glare on my forehead or is that on my computer? It might be some kind of weird glare. Yeah. That's weird. I think my glasses were doing it. Alright. Weird light glare aside that I just noticed. That is everything I wanted to talk about and share, whatever. I hope that explained everything in a way that makes sense. I feel like I worded it the best I can. I like how I worded it. Let's put it that way. Trying to sit in front of the light because without it, it's too dark, and with it, it's being annoying. I cannot win this battle. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've already mentioned everything about links and stuff and what to do, so until the next video, bye!